Wonder about the psychology involved in here. And man, of course, Big D also getting motivated because he's set to face Alex McConnell one-on-one at Dynasty. And he's out to prove a point. And man, it's just getting so huge. Everything's really heating up, like I said. Dynasty's shaping up to be big. And man, and these two are in the ring. Referee rings the bell and we're underway. Alright. Hey, Big D starting off here. Although here comes Farrell. Oh, shoulder block by Nate. Drops an elbow on him. And man, and both these guys, he's having been some heated issues with their Dynasty opponents. But man, they gotta worry about themselves right now. And Big D putting Nate on the defensive. Of course, Big D, former World Heavyweight Champion, knows what it's like to be at the top. Steve Farrell has yet to reach the top of the mountain, but could Dynasty be his night? And right now, Big D, Boston Crab coming here, but a rope break. And man, it's been a real pleasure doing Aftershock here tonight. Of course, you guys know the next show is EBA. And after that, though, it's our next Thursday Night Mayhem. As Big D going for a cover after that great move, but only got a 2. But yeah, next week it's our next Thursday Night Mayhem. That's going to be the absolute last stop before Dynasty. And of course, Hawkins 07 will be your host for Thursday Night Mayhem. So, really, guys, I'm not going to be seeing you guys until Dynasty. Hey, I'm not going to be at another show until Dynasty, from what I've been told. So man, and as Farrell right here, they're bringing up Big D. Hey, look at this. Oh, but Big D slips out and hits a neck breaker. Amazing display of strength by the usually more matte, tactical Nature Boy. Hey, but Big D had countered it, and now drops him right across the shoulder. Big D. Hey, I'm not sure which of these two guys has more experience, actually. As far as BYU goes, I know, Big D has got more experience. But Farrell just comes across to me as being a bit more of a veteran, and of a veteran style than Big D. And wait a minute, Farrell was going to work on the leg, but Big D just kicked him off. And Big D, hey, one thing about him is his stamina. You know this? It's like he is in no shortage of stamina. I mean, he'll just keep coming. And Big D utilizing the barricade. And man, we got these two crowd favorites going at it, but kind of like with Greg Hurst last match, Big D seems to be a bit more aggressive than what we're usually seeing from him. And now Big D, he's brought him up. And Farrell with a counter in that face buster. Big D was looking like he was going to utilize a power bomb. Right back into the ring. And Farrell, very quick to regain the momentum. Right across the face. But man, Steve Farrell, if he comes out on top at Dynasty over MT Wallet, that's going to be like the fastest rise in BYU short history. I mean, I know I said Ashley Dunn might be the breakout star of '08, but if Steve Farrell wins the damn title at Dynasty, you might just give Ashley Dunn a run for the money. And Steve Farrell, oh my God, oh my God, a freaking testicular claw, oh damn, that's gonna affect Big D's sexual drive. Oh man, it's gonna suck. I guess Big D was really hurting from that, but nah, seriously. Oh man. And Steve Farrell though, he's just like, hey, oh man, oh, he just sends him out right there. But look at Big D just firing away here at Steve Farrell. This thing is turned into an outside brawl. And Big D, wait a minute, again, just utilizing that shoulder drop. And wait a minute, Big D with a stunner! Big D with a stunner on the Nature Boy Steve Farrell. If he could just get him back in the ring, it might be all over. Now he's got him up again. Oh, but, Steve Farrell slips out, hits an inverted DDT, and just drives the back of Big D's head into that hard floor. Right in the barricade. And Farrell is firing away here. I mean, Steve Farrell is deceptive. He'll lure you in and then strike when you don't see it coming. Now he sends Big D back in. And, Big D just kicks him back. Back the other way, a boot. Back that way, Irish whip. Hip toss. And Big D has really been in control of this matchup. And look at this. Tiger suplex, and he's got the bridge. There's 1, 2. No. Man. Farrell with the chop right there. And I don't think Farrell has been able to effectively work on Big D's leg area, which he has to be able to apply the figure 4. Big D with a bridging German right here. There's 2. No, only a 2. But yeah, Big D is lightning quick. And that seems to actually... Oh, wait a minute! Stunner! That's the stunner! The second stunner by Big D. Big D hits the second stunner. But a rope break. He should have moved him. Big D, what are you thinking? And out went Steve Farrell. Big D hitting the second stunner, but failing to gain a pinfall due to being too close to the ropes, and he's up there on the top rope. Oh, what a drop kick. And for a second there, Farrell though just raked his eyes, and man, that's what I'm saying though. Steve Farrell, don't be fooled. He has this trait. Hey, he'll make you think that you've got him, but then he's got you. What a crucifix on the outside. And you can bet that the BYU champion, MT Wallet, is paying attention to this match. And man, and just look at Farrell and Big D. And man, I'm just in shock right now because these two are really giving it. I mean, they are just so giving it. And that's gotta suck. Another testicular claw. Oh man. Man, poor Big D. I think he's going to need an